Good evening and good night. Welcome to Wizard United. I promised you there'd be content for this, and here we are. With Copilot, we are going to be looking at dungeons and the professions. But first, there's a bit of wizard news we have to cover. So, let's have a go at that.
Please excuse the car noises in the background because we're having technical difficulties and the camera won't charge or hold battery power. So this is what we've got at the moment.
So, the news. We have new profession updates coming from the restricted section of the library, which is very cool. It says the books will be available for a limited time event. You will be able to unlock the Borgin and Burke's Wizarding Shop, 2 and 5k portkeys. There's an increased chance of earning the Masterful bonus from highly accurate spellcasting. That's why you got it earlier.
Yeah, my spellcasting is shit. So they've obviously increased the accuracy of like the touch sensors in the game when you're casting your spells.
Which is good.
Yeah, it explains why I can actually hit things now.
Our lifetime achievements have been added to your ministry ID. Improved on how traces appear from dark detectors, which we've only dabbled with that a little bit, and apparently if you have 3 people doing it, it's even better than just one dropping them. They've also changed the visual appearance of wizarding challenges, foes in the arena map, and professions, which we'll show you in a moment because there's been a few visual updates which are very cool. I like them. Portkeys will no longer appear on the map if your portkey collection is full. Finally, it's just absolute pain in the backside when you're doing something and all of a sudden all these portkeys are just everywhere. You're like, I can't pick you up, why are you showing them to me? And improved performance of wizarding challenges and portkeys. So again, I don't quite know what they've done there, but let's see what they do in the game. And on that note, we're going to go over there, and there's actually a dungeon where we're going to discuss what they actually are and what you do with them. Alright, so basically when you start a dungeon, there's going to be one level unlocked to start with, which is obviously level 1. So we'll go into level 1, show you what it's like.
Chamber 1. Ruins Chamber 1.
Ruins Chamber 1. You then go to a screen where you have to select a rune, which you get from leveling up your different collections.
As you rank up your different sections through the registry, as you rank up, say, care of magical creatures, or magizoology, or oddities, or wonders of the wizarding world, as you rank up each of those sections, you get a rune stone for each one. So when you go into the dungeon and do a wizarding challenge, as they're called,
you spend 1 rune.
Runes Chamber 1. So you pick a rune stone. I'm going to go with a level 1 oddities rune stone. And it shows you your profession. So you've got Night Timeclasher as an aura, and Mirrorcaster, which is mine.
As a professor. We do also have a magizoologist friend, but we don't have them with us at the moment. And the reason you do these professions is each profession has a benefit to it. Myself,
starting now.
I'm beneficial to dark wizards.
Will you take on the Death Eater then?
I'll take on the Death Eater, you take on the
This is where we need magizoologist.
Yeah, unfortunately. And as you're going to see now, this is actually how you do it. And at this point I will fail, I guarantee, now that I've said that. And you defend yourself when you get, it's their turn to attack, which is very cool.
So it's essentially when you're attacking them, it's a touch and cover the circle. What's the word? You've got to follow the line and line up.
Hit the target.
Yeah, hit the target, which is a good word, yeah.
You have to hit the target, and then it lets you cast your spell.
I'm doing the werewolf.
Okay. I was actually good against both of them, man. That's cool.
It is level 1.
Yeah, why?
I mean, it is level 1. That was the statement.
Oh.
You can clear level 1 solo at a lower level than what we are now. We have been playing for
weeks.
A few weeks now, yeah.
The thing with it is, it's very similar to the egg system where you have level 1 eggs, level 2 eggs that you can actually do yourself. And if you actually fail to
You mean
hit
raid system?
Raid system, yes. If you fail to hit said spell in time or target,
It will attack.
they'll attack you, so you actually miss a turn.
Advanced Rune Translation.
Oh,
Book I received.
yeah, me too. I haven't had that book before.
Me neither. So should we do Chamber 2?
Yeah, let's go to Chamber 2. And I think it also... I don't know, still let's be doing. That's weird. I don't know why they're different levels. I'm yet to find out why the runes are different leveled.
Yeah, I have no idea.
So we'll do this level.
It's essentially the same thing as the levels get higher. There's more things that attack. They're harder to defeat. But it's the same principle across all of them.
Once we've done this, then we'll dive into professions. We can do a bit closer look at aura, and we could look a bit closer at professor.
Which one do you want, back or front?
I'll do back.
The level 11 one.
Yeah, makes sense. I'm a terrible caster with a single hand, unfortunately, as well, so I can't solo hand it. And the better you trace the spell, the more damage you actually output.
It's a combination of speed and accuracy.
Critical hit.
Success.
I'll take 8. You take the imp front.
Pixie.
Pixie. The pixie.
Imp.
What is this? I've never seen this dark wizard before.
He's a dark wizard. He's not a Death Eater. Difference.
Ah.
I
Oh, he has a different spell.
Critical hit on the Pixie.
Kill it.
He's only got like 3 health down. I hate the pixies because of the way they move as you're trying to track them to get the target full. It makes things difficult.
To say the least. I've never taken on a dark wizard before.
Yeah. The essential defense against the dark arts.
I wish those books actually did something. That's the first one of them I've got.
Nice.
So let's look at professions. Alright. So,
I'm a professor.
I'm an aura. And the new system, they actually look really good. It shows you how you basically, your spells work against everything. And then underneath that, it also goes through what you're good at, what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are. Now, my stamina is obviously higher than yours, but that's probably because I'm a higher level.
Yeah. I'm only level 9 currently.
Yes.
Yes.
So auras.
Almost 10. Almost there.
Auras are combat veterans who defeat foes by combining their inert leadership with debilitating spells. Auras are most effective against dark forces.
Professors are highly adept spellcasters who use their deep magical knowledge to debilitate foes, while also supporting their teammates. Professors are most effective against curiosities.
So that makes you super effective against, like...
Curiosities.
Yeah, but are we actually versed to curiosity in it?
That's like your werewolves and your vampires.
Oh,
and
so
things
things that fall into oddities.
Yeah, whereas your magizoologists are your things like your acromantula and your pixies and your the other thing that I can't remember the name of, the one I faced first in the level 1 dungeon.
Oh, the imp?
It's not called, maybe it's called, I can't
The
remember.
thing that blows up. Blowhole?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty sure it's... I have no idea, actually. I think it might be an imp?
And then if you go to lessons,
That's when everything becomes interesting.
so you've got a more coming soon option, which is obviously something they're going to
Releasing when they
update
release it.
as we go along. But then you've got your book that you have studied from, which is mine is Principles of Professorship.
And mine's the Aura Fundamentals.
And it's gone back to a beta version of like telling you how to play the game, which we
have obviously
obviously
cleared, which makes me feel that obviously they're about to release this worldwide soon. But yeah, very weird that they've just decided, oh, let's do that. But there was also apparently a report that it went live for about 0.3 of a second earlier today, which, you know, might have got a few people very excited. So obviously when you get down to the levels, you can
learn new things. Not a lot.
Yes, learn new things.
So, and each one either costs
scrolls
or
which
books.
you get from either completing your daily tasks or from leveling up in your categories. And the books, you also get them from completing different ranks of the dungeon the first time round. You'll get a congratulations, you've cleared a dungeon, here's a bundle of books. And they're for master lessons. So, the breakdown of the news. I know I'm not where I was just a moment ago. There's been an update and a more coherent version of it released, so I'm reshooting. So, it's called the Fantastic Flora and Fauna event. So, it's going to be 4 rounds of tasks. The first lot is collect from 3 inns, pick up 2 ingredients or port keys, pick up 1 ingredient and port key. The next level is return 1 brilliant unicorn foundable, return 5 Magizoologist foundables, and perform 2 great spellcasts. Number 3 is return 1 medium threat foundable, walk 3 kilometers, and return 1 Legend of Hogwarts foundable. Number 4 is open 3 port keys, brew 5 potions, and win 3 challenges in fortresses. They don't sound too hard, so I'd like to see what rewards we're going to get from these. This is one that I find very, very interesting. Selfie avatars. You get to take a photo of yourself and put some sort of very fancy little filters on you. So, you know, all you that like Snapchat, this is for you guys. But, you know, it's kind of cool at the same time. I don't know if I'll actually do it. Another cool thing that's coming is they're actually allowing us to download the assets for the game, which means that we actually won't have to chew out all our data playing the game all the time. They'll actually go, in the game will go, oh, this is the asset we're using, and it'll use your own phone's memory to do it, rather than downloading said assets into your game. That's a good thing. But be warned, it is actually a 2 gigabyte download. It'll actually bring the size of the full game down up to 3 gigs. We have also got some new oddities coming in. We have the Urkling. We also have the Horned Serpent Egg and the Centaur Bow. They're all very cool. I'm keen to try and find them in the game. If you are watching this when this video is going up, I will actually be doing a live stream, so come join me and hopefully we can find some of these in the wild. The other thing that's quite interesting, to go along with this event, there's new foundables coming in called Brilliance. They look very similar to like a shiny. You've got a brilliant buckbeak, a brilliant salamander, a brilliant scorched tree trunk, and a brilliant Snelligaff. And, last but not least, a brilliant unicorn. So I know that's cool. I'm very curious to see what they are. Are they going to be a limited time findable, or are they going to be something like a shiny? If that's the case, that'd be really cool. I just want to say a quick thank you very much to Wizard Hub and the infamous JJ over at Niantic News Updates for sending me all this information. I couldn't have done it without you guys. So go over to Wizard Hub and make sure you follow them on Twitter and over to Niantic News Updates to keep up to date with all things Pokemon Go and Wizard United.
And on that note, he's the Nightclasher. I'm co-pilot.
We love you, and until next time, signing off.